rainbow of color that really you carve as you would clay or stone. Like it's an art medium, basically, is what we've got here.
Yes.
The biggest presentation of what we call the magic carpet sedum that we've ever done, but we've only ever done it one time before, and I think it's sold out in something like 15 minutes. Back as a today's special value. Where can I plant it? Anywhere. Well, I live in this certain part of the country. Can I use it? Yes, the answer is yes. And when you plant it, Mother Nature takes its course and it triples in size, bursts into different colors, $39.98. Oh, what about shipping and handling? It's already rolled in. M45369 is the item number. We're gonna go exploring. But first, why don't you take a look at what it's going to look like in real life, and it goes everywhere. William Moss is here. He's a horticulturist and instructor as well, representing Cottage Farms. Take us through what we're seeing. We're seeing everything.
This is just wonderful. You're seeing 12 different varieties of sedum here. Look at the just tapestry of flowers and the foliage colors and shapes and textures. This is the best sedum carpet that we could ever create. We came up with this because we wanted something that would bloom for months and have a rainbow of color, not just in flower, but also in foliage. So look how it's growing between those pavers. You know, you just put it down, you put a strip, we'll show you how to do this soon.
Yeah.
You put a strip of this down between there, give it a little water and watch it go.
Mother Nature takes it.
Look at this. This is in Philip's garden. And you can sort of see how, you see all the pavers there and how you have something between them. Now imagine that without the sedum.
Right.
It's just that plain, boring walkway. Look how you can use it.
Cut it up, put it in planters.
There it is.
You get a ton of it.
There's your green roof for your birdhouse. You
Love
wanna,
it.
if you want to have a green roof
Look
planted,
at that.
there's something on your shed. You can put that right on the side of your shed, on the top of there, and it is growing and green.
It grows anywhere you put it. It couldn't be any easier. You're speaking right now to the blackest thumb in the building. And I have been told, Jen, this will grow for you as well. Hey, you want to turn it into a wreath? You want to stick it into a planter? You want to stick it anywhere on pavement, in between pavers, lush soil if you want to. It'll climb. You can put it on wall art as well, carve it into letters. That's what we've done here. Or keep it simple, right? Use it as ground cover. It'll work that way too. More than 14,500 orders have already been placed today. We're going to keep showing you these photos throughout the presentation.
To show you
but
how
we're
easy
also
it
going
is.
to show you live and in person what it's going to look like. What looks to my eye, William, you're the expert.
Yes.
I'm not. To my eye, that goes, I can't do that. I don't even know how to do that. Where do I put the seeds? How deep do I plant? Do I use such certain kind of soil? All you do is lay it down.
All you do is lay it down. That's the cool thing about it. This gives you that finished garden design look because the ground covers really are kind of like the cherry on top. When your whole garden looks great and the ground is looking beautiful too, that's when you have everything really pulled together. And we're doing it with this rainbow carpet. We're making it so easy just to put it out and allow not only to have the color of the foliage, but the flowers all season long.
Can we just start by saying how beautiful it is right out of the gate, right?
Yeah.
I mean, because really, and this is the point that we're going to make throughout our entire hour together. This is the sleeper stage. This is dormancy, am I correct?
Yes, this is how it's going to arrive to you.
But it's already gorgeous.
It's
right?
it's
already lush.
You already see some of the magic, and you already see some of the rainbow involved in it without any flowers. And that's something we were really shooting to have something that was a 12-month ornamental.
Instant gratification.
Something that gives you color 4 seasons. So even now, if you've got this last year, well, you couldn't have got this one because this one is bigger and better. But if you got last year's, you have nice. This year's, so even now, this would look great under the snow. If you could peel the snow back, you could still see, look at the colors, the reds,
this is what it looked like
grays,
in the snow, like today.
the blues, the greens. This is completely hardy. The yellows, all this stuff is going to look great the whole time. And then once it starts to grow and get going, then you have
Here's the after.
This. And that is what you're going to see. You're going to have just flowers everywhere. And look how much taller they're going to get. And they sort of blend together and grow in with all those blues and reds.
When it's growing, by the way, what you're looking at started about this size. Am I right? Because it'll double or triple in size, correct?
We should show them right now.
All right, let's
you
do
want to show them right now? Let's go ahead and do it. So, so here we are. You're going to get your mat. It's going to come to you just like this. It's going to be dormant. And we're going to ship these a little early because they're so hardy.
Oh, okay.
And because they're dormant, we want people to know that you don't have to worry about it. If there's snow on the ground, just leave it in the garage for a while. But after that, take it on out.
So I don't have like this 48-hour window that I got to do something with it right away.
No, this is going to ship to you dormant, so you have time to do this one.
All right, and we'll show you your zone map in a little bit so that you know when yours is going to ship, so stay tuned for that. But in the meantime,
so look how easy this is.
Here's your complicated, multi-step
I'm going to cut
assembly.
enough there, cut some off. And look at there. I just want a small strip. You see that?
Right.
It's a small strip. I still have all of this left. So I'm going to take this. And now look how
Are you
this
taking
is.
notes? Because this is a lot.
I'm going to take the cultivator,
Right.
not even the trowel, just rake the surface of the soil.
Or use your fingers, whatever.
Or use your fingers and just place it right on top.
All right, did you get all that? There's going to be a quiz.
Done.
I think it was 22 seconds or something like that. This becomes this.
Yes.
And look how much we still have left over.
Yes.
That's today's special value. It's $39.98. It's M45369. I'm excited because I'm excited for you, right? That we're making it so easy. It's something that I know you've waited for. We only have one today's special value from Cottage Farms in 2015. I should let you know that right now. This is it. Hey, where do you live? When's it going to come to you? Take a look at the map right here.
So there's the map. Find yourself on that map. Find the color and then look down at the bottom legend there. That's when this is going to ship to you. It's going to get there a little earlier than some of the other plants would. That's because this is so hardy. And we're shipping it in a dormant state, so you don't have to worry about, oh, I got 48 hours to do something with it. If it's still snow on the ground or if you're on vacation, you know what? You take this, you sit it inside your garage or someplace like a basement.
Right.
Leave it there, come back to it in a couple of weeks.
I tell you what, don't set it on ground that you don't want it to be, because it'll just start to take over. I mean, it is so rapid. It's so easy.
And now let's show how to make the pavers too.
Okay.
Because that's the same thing. So you have the pavers, you'll have something similar to this. The flagstone may be bigger in your yard, but that's okay. Once again, this is like garden art. So if you're a garden artist, then this is the plant for you. And I'm gonna show you something else cool once I cut this one off. So just a small strip like this, and you take
Let me do it. Where do you want it? Right here?
That's
perfect. Go right here. Bend it to fit. Done.
And she's done with it.
That is Jen Coffee style gardening if ever I saw it.
And
right?
and here's what's cool, Jen. You see these clippings that we got left over here? Each one of these are roots. So you just take these and you just spread them out in your garden.
Here, put it over there.
Look at you growing stuff.
Look at me, I'm a gardener.
And so that's all you want to do. You just keep cutting it, and it won't take one mat like this can easily fill your average yard.
I mean, also,
going
wait,
in between the
for a second.
pavers.
I mean, look at this. You're the expert here. What am I looking at here? Because to me, this says a lot of work has already been done.
It does. So this thing is 2 years old. You know, Cottage Farm does the work for you. We want to make sure that when you get the plant, it's going to be successful. So what we did was we put this into a mat. The cool thing about sedums is they're rock lovers. They don't need a lot of soil to grow. So just with that little mat, we lock them in, so they're locked in, and now we can cut them and use them like art. So we just drop them in all around our pavers. And you know, I'm cutting them a little heavy now so you can see, but this is honest. I'm gonna cut it small. I'm gonna show you exactly what you need to fill in the pavers.
You get a lot of cover
so you
out of
see
this,
this small
William.
one here? You see that little small there? I would sit that right there, and in 3 months' time, it's gonna fill in the
It'll
entire
fill it in. So give it some
space.
breathing room,
I'm gonna
right?
just cut
That
a
way
few
you
more.
get more for your money. $39.98. Cut your one last piece, and then I want to go exploring, right?
Yeah, well, we gotta go
Because while
exploring.
we're
There's so much
showing
to see.
you
I'm gonna
flat
drop
work
one here. I'll drop one there. And then we'll cut
and then we'll
one
check
last
on it in a
little
couple of
small
weeks, and then it'll be
piece.
spread. Take a look at this. Here's your after.
Drop one there.
Right? So start to think, and remember, they didn't start out the size that you're seeing. They started out smaller. We use smaller portions because they're going to double to triple in size. And because it really is, like I said, one of the best art mediums, right, in gardening, you can carve it, you can shape it, you can put it where you want it to go. So we've got them in planters.
I want to show what this started as.
Okay, good.
This started as this little piece. And within 3 months' time, that's what you're going to have. So by July, most of you are going to have blooms and have this spreading and going everywhere from this little piece of your mat. And you still got all that left to do anything you want with.
Well, tell me about sun, tell me about water, maintenance, what do I need?
So what they want is they want a lot of sun.
Okay.
Now, our people in Arizona and Southern Florida and Southern California who are always saying, well, do we have too much sun? You know what? Half of their sun to be just fine for them. And so even people who are in the north, I want you to know that you can get away with half a day of sun, and these will still grow and be beautiful, but they want as much sun as they can get.
Good call. All right. You see them in planters here. I want to get a shot at some point of how we have it like wall art on the door back here. We carved, I say we like I did anything. No. William and his crew carved it into C and F for Cottage Farm, right? You
Isn't
saw
that
so many
cool?
adorable planters in our previous Plow and Hearth show. We've got them like placemats, right? And this is, by the way, looks like in their dormant state still. So you've already got something beautiful. Then when it starts to flourish and become color, it adds that element, that low-level element, so you can build from there. There is so much to be done with this. The only caveat that I would give you is to really think ahead here. I know it's the middle of the night, we're a little bleary-eyed, but think about how much you're going to need, right? The reason I say that is because it will not be reordered.
Yes.
And this is the only today's special value from Cottage Farms. So it's a limited opportunity here, so think about stocking up. Shipping and handling is already included. What I also want to talk about, got a minute and a half here, the Cottage Farm difference and what you're getting, a lot of work involved to get this to us.
It's a lot of work. Now, you see what we're doing here. We're seeding this in. We're actually putting all those different varieties in now. And we've gone out and selected these best varieties that are going to grow for you. So you put those in there, and then after a couple of years of them rooting, they're ready for you. That's why we say that Cottage Farms does the work for you on this. We're the ones that are going to make sure that you have the absolute best varieties that are going to bloom for you and give you all the color of that rainbow magic carpet.
That's the Cottage Farm's difference. And you also have the Cottage Farm guarantee to back that up. In addition to the 30-day money-back guarantee, Cottage Farm's going to back that up. We'll show you the details here in a second. How many plants can you do this with? I mean, at this value?
Almost none. Almost none. I wanted to show this. This is the C for confidence. Because I want you guys to have complete confidence when you plant this that it's going to work. And look how you do with the vertical one. You just take a container. You just take a container, you plant it just like that, and then you, once it's established, you hang it up, and then there it is. And look what you can have right on your window.
How long will I have color like this?
You have all summer going into fall.
Nice. One last question for you in our final seconds. The palette that I get, how much square footage or square inches will I get out of that after, like if it wanted to spread?
It's going to triple within the first 3 months.
Okay.
At the end of the year, it will have doubled. So more than 6 times the original size the first year.
You guys, this is a great value. It's so super easy. If Jen Coffee can do it, you can do it. More than 15,000 have been ordered today. We're going to show you the zone map again so that you know exactly when you're getting yours, but you've got Cottage Farm and QVC to back it up.
There's the zone map. You find yourself on that map. Look down at the legend. That's when it's going to ship to you. And be assured that these are dormant, so you don't have to worry about getting them in the ground right away. But you can start playing with them. You can snip them off, put them in the house, do whatever you want to with them.
It's one of the few plants you can say, just do whatever you want.
Yeah, do whatever you want to. Bring it in the house, have fun with it, do what you want to do with it. Once again, there it is. It's shown out.